So today is a very exciting day because we're putting the sign outside that our house is for sale.
It's official. We got our first phone call this morning and we set up a showing for this weekend.
Yeah, the online ad went up yesterday and now we're gonna put the sign outside so that the whole neighborhood knows that the house is up for sale.
Ta-da!
How does it feel?
Feels like my house is for sale.
There it is. We thought that we would list the house and in the first weekend we would have 17 showings and people would be banging our door down with offers in their hands. We were wrong.
We had a bunch of action in the first 2 weeks, but then we had nothing for 2 weeks.
Like
It's
not even
Not
a
even-
call, not a text.
We don't want to spend our whole summer waiting for a showing to happen, because we run the showings ourselves. There's no realtor, there's no listing agent.
And lo and behold, last night I get a message on the app, can we come see the house tomorrow? Not an hour later, another message from another person. So we just had those two showings and I don't want to jinx it, but it felt like they went really well.
Yeah, both of the groups seemed really keen on the house. We could see them living here with their families.
I really hope we hear back from them.
It's this strange sort of limbo because now everything else is done and the next step in our big plan is to sell the house.
Everything is feeling a little bit more real this morning because the beginning of selling our stuff is happening. Calvin is about to take our beloved canoe, Blue Lightning, over to our friends who are buying it. Really sad, but exciting as well.
You know what? It's got to start someday, and I'm excited that it's actually happening now. And we have our open house today,
We do.
which is a little surreal. Never thought we would actually do an open house, but
We're getting desperate.
desperate. I mean, we've been listed for like 50 days now, and we want to get it sold this summer so that we can close at the end of September.
Woo, it's bright and hot. The house is clean, we are clean, and all that's left to do is put up the open house sign. It would be really funny if no one actually showed up. But the main thing with doing an open house was that it sent a notice to all 30 people who have our house favorited to remind them about our house and make it urgent that they should contact us and buy our house. That looks great.
Bum-ba-da-ba! We have an open house.
All right, now let's hope people show up.
Let's do it.
Well, we had one visit, but it was a very promising one.
Shonda Paul.
We're not going to reveal their names.
Well, that's not their real name.
They seemed really interested, and
they
it
did.
was really like the perfect house for them. Hopefully they give us an offer. And open house.
is over.
And now we're going to make nachos and pina coladas with our friends.
To celebrate
Yep.
having sold our home.
Not quite.
Wishful thinking. I'm manifesting it.
And in a crazy twist, while we were enjoying some nachos and pina coladas with our friends after the open house ended, I got a call from some people who weren't able to make it to the open house asking if they could come by this evening. And we said yes. So in the end, our open house really generated 3 visits. Friday, Sean Nepal today, and these people that are going to come this evening. So there is still hope. We only need one.
Yeah, exactly. We just need one person to like our house enough. And then we can be pirates. We're just doing a little photo shoot in here. Look at this little hoodlum.
Okay. We have done probably
15
15
showings.
showings at this point, with all different kinds of people and families. And I have never seriously wanted to ask the people to leave until today.
Yeah, like I'm in shell shock right now because there was a whirlwind that just came through our house at like Category 5 hurricane speeds.
Let me explain to you what happened. A minivan pulled up. Entire family of like 7 came out of it with 3 small children. The moment these kids stepped foot in the house, they were just running, touching everything, taking Luna's toys, picking up the weights, playing with the pool balls,
Dropping things.
opening doors, closing doors, going everywhere. And no one of the adults thought this was inappropriate and said anything to them about it. And we were trying to, sell the house to the adults and explain things while also trying to make sure that they weren't licking Luna's toys. And then right as they were all gone, the one kid came back in the house, let himself in, started running through the house, opening doors again.
Like a straight up crazy kid.
I don't want to shit on them, but that was inappropriate. And I hope that they don't come in with an offer that is our only offer and then we have to deal with them.
That could not end soon enough.
Don't let your kids do that.
Yeah. Or if your kids are like that,
Don't bring them.
don't
Leave them
bring
in the car. Cheers. We made it through our open house.
Let's never do that again.
No. We're like a week out from our open house now. We've not heard back from any of our showings. We're just going about our Thursday, minding our own business. We get a call. Guy asks us to send him the seller's declaration. I send it. He calls back. He says, "Can we come tonight at 6?" The time was 4:30. Kelvin said, "Yes, you can, sir." And I was like, ah! So, hour and a half of running around, getting the house clean. Now, we ask ourselves a question that we ask ourselves every time. Is this going to be the one who buys our house?
I'm finding it harder and harder to get optimistic for each one of these showings, but these guys seem pretty on it. Maybe they're really looking to get into a house ASAP, and that would be ideal because we're looking to get out of a house ASAP.
And I'm gonna be honest, for the last couple days, I've been begging the universe to just make it happen because we're getting a little beat down by this whole situation. Also, I forgot to mention, we did some good karma the other day. After I started asking the universe for a favor, we also did something that's supposed to give us good karma. So maybe it's all coming together now.
It is August 1st, 2024.
The time is 8:11 p.m. and we just
Sold our house!
To the people who called at 4:30, wanted to come at 6, so we scrambled and we got the house ready, and they toured the house and they loved the house, and their house is sold, but they had 2 more showings tomorrow. So they said they would let us know on Saturday, and they called an hour later and they made us an offer. So no
Done.
more showings.
It's all done now. No more showings, no more negotiating,
No more cleaning our house.
no more dealing with all of these people. It's over.
It's done.
Now we have the rest of August and September to just enjoy.
And we close on October 1st, which is what we wanted.
That's the goal date that we had set to start boat life. So it really all worked out.
Yeah. Our house is not sold. The situation is not good. Are we really gonna sell our house on Marketplace of all places?
I mean, if it works, it works.